Hello, my name is Kevin Dwayne Hughes. I am the founder and head of the Tenkidokan, and this is orientation to Tenkidokan School of Martial Arts. So Tenkidokan is a school, and this is the orientation for the Tenkidokan School of Martial Arts. During the orientation, you'll be learning concepts and foundational things to many different martial arts. So you're not learning a specific martial art in the orientation, you're learning foundational concepts to many different martial arts. And then when you complete orientation, which takes about 3 months minimum, it can take longer. It depends on you, the student, as to how long it's going to take you to complete. Once you complete the orientation, then you can choose one or more martial arts paths. I suggest, as a beginner, you choose just one path and get up at least to the black belt level in that path before branching off and adding on a second path. However, you are more than welcome to start out on multiple paths as soon as you finish the orientation. It's up to you and how much you think you can digest. Just realize if you take multiple paths at the same time, it will take you longer to get to the end of each path if you're walking multiple paths at the same time. So your end goals might be achieved faster if you walk one path for a while and then add other paths on later on in your journey. While learning the orientation, you do not have any rank. How I'm not wearing any rank right now. After you complete orientation, you'll be given the opportunity to wear a white belt or a white sash. It depends on the uniform that we're wearing as to whether it's a belt or a sash. We don't sit there and specify. So when we're doing Kung Fu, we're not going to say, oh, Kung Fu wears sashes, Karate wears belts. We don't specify that way. It depends on the uniform that you're wearing during the training session. This right here you see on this is the basic training uniform. You can get the basic training uniform, most of it at a regular store anywhere. These shirts you need to order from me, and I'll tell you where to get the shirts whenever you decide that you want to do the orientation program. In addition to that, the orientation takes, like I said in the previous segment, about 3 months to complete. It can take longer. Some people, it might be able to take less than 3 months, but just plan on 3 months on average. There is a lot of information to learn in this. Plus there's a text that goes with this. The text is currently being written, and the text will hopefully be done well before the videos are done. But the videos that go with the orientation, I'm taking screenshots from those to make the pictures to go within the book. But there's a lot of information that will be contained within the book that you need to know to complete orientation. The video training courses are free. The books, those have to be sold because there's costs that go with making the books and everything. But the books contain information that will not be on the videos. Like, for example, you need to know your lineage. The lineage is not going to show up on a video. You need to know your lineages. You need to know your histories. You need to oral traditions, which are now written down traditions, but you need to know all these things, and those will be found within the textbook, not on the videos. So your training is going to be done in different parts. So you're going to have to learn how to move slowly like Tai Chi. You're going to have to learn how to move with isometric tension or dynamic tension like we do in a form called San Chin, at least the Okinawan version of San Chin. Then you need to learn how to move with focus, and then you need to learn how to move with appropriate rhythming, timing, and so forth into combinations. So those are 4 different training modes. I want to see how well you do going slow like Tai Chi. I don't want to see you go fast, because if you go fast in the beginning, you'll be producing fast slop. I want to see slow, proper technique, then slow muscular tension into proper technique, then focus into individual techniques with speed and power, and then combinations with timing and rhythm with speed and power. That's the order progression that I want to see your forms do. So make sure you don't do fast slop in the beginning. So when I watch you in orientation, for your orientation, I want to see everything done nice and slow, like someone's doing Yang style Tai Chi. No speed, no power, no nothing. Now, even though you complete the orientation, there's additional orientation things that will go on after you complete the orientation here. So when you start your 10th Q program in the martial art that you choose to go down, there'll be more of this that goes on. For example, everything you learn here, then I'm going to start wanting to see in isometric tension, then eventually with focus, then with speed and power, with rhythm and timing into combinations. We want to see this all go forward. So you don't just complete the orientation, then you just throw the book out the window, you're done. No, you're going to keep referring to this book throughout your entire martial arts career. So make sure you don't throw anything away, and you keep practicing even after you graduate. And when you do graduate, you will get a certificate saying that you've completed the orientation, Do not discard any of the knowledge. You will keep growing the knowledge as you progress through the training of your chosen martial art. So the video lessons are absolutely free. There will never be a charge for the video lessons, unless they are technique lessons that I cannot put up for free on social media because I'm showing you things that social media doesn't want me to show you. Those in particular lessons, those will go up on Patreon. I'll tell you where Patreon is at later. The shirts have a charge because it costs money to make those. The books have a charge because, well, it costs money to produce the books as well. The consult fee. Let's talk about the consult fee. You can go through and learn everything in here, but in order to pass the tests, you have to be tested to pass. There is a skills test and a knowledge test. So 2 tests, skills test and knowledge test. There's a fee for the skills test, there's a fee for the knowledge test, and then there's a consult fee. So if you need to check something before you apply for the test, there is a consult fee. I charge $5 for a 30-minute consult. So you sit there and you pay the $5, we consult for 30 minutes, and we can talk about knowledge things, we can talk about skill things. It'll be a video chat so that I can check all of your skills and knowledges and things like that during the video chat. It's a good idea to do a consult with me before applying the test to make sure you're going to pass the test. One of the problems with learning forms online is that you may think you're doing it right, but you're missing some fine details that you're just not recognizing from the video. And if I watch you do it, I can say, okay, look at you, look at the video, look at what you're missing, and I can help you correct it. Because we have certain things wrong, and then you pay for the test, and then you take the test, you might fail the test. So the consult is a way to help ensure that you will pass the test. Now, if you're not learning from distance and you're learning in one of the schools that flies the Tenkidokan banner, then your instructor can sit there and do all the skills tests and checks and things like that while class is running. And then these videos become supplementary to what your instructor is teaching you. For example, you might be in Decatur, Illinois, learning from Jay Claniers. You might be here in the Philippines learning directly from me. So as long as you're with a Tenkidokan instructor, then you still want to get the book because you want to have reference to the book. You're still going to need to get a shirt. But if you have an instructor, then the consult fee should be included within your class fee, unless you want to consult with me. So if you're a student of another Tenkidokan instructor, you want to consult with me directly, you can still consult with me, and you can consult with any other instructor within the Tenkidokan for whatever fees they set. I have a $5 fee because I live in the Philippines. I don't need to make tons and tons of money to cover my time because I live in the Philippines. Whereas someone who lives in the USA, those instructors, they might want to charge more than $5 for a 30-minute session because cost of living in the USA is a lot higher than the cost of living here in the Philippines. But anyhow, I wish you all good luck on your journeys and enjoy the journey. And this is a really good program. We've had success with this program all over the world. This has been a long time in development. This is not something we just threw out there. This has been years and years in development. Anyhow, good luck to all of you, and just follow these videos. So on TikTok and on YouTube, there's going to be playlists where you can organize the videos. Now, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I can only put like part of the video up because of the time limits of the video, time constraints. But those will then refer back to TikTok or YouTube where you can watch the videos, the full length of the video. Now, take care. God bless each and every single one of you.